let's talk the Duff. Hi everyone, Miranda here. So today I'm doing a trailer reaction for this book, which has now been turned into a movie. Duff by Cody Killinger. Now I knew that this was a book quite a while ago. I first came across this last year when my friend Rumin had read it and she said she really enjoyed it. And then my other Melburnian booktube friends Ali, Nicole and Michelle read it and really enjoyed it, so I had to read it for myself and I absolutely loved it. And then I found out that, oh my gosh, it's gonna become a movie. The movie's coming out like next month. I've already watched the trailer for this book, I will admit, so today I'm just gonna rewatch it with you guys and share my thoughts on it. But from already what I can gather from the trailer, it is very, very different from the book. They've kept the theme from the book, but they've changed things to the movie. Totally expected because they always do that in book to movie adaptation most of the time. I really love the Duff. If people don't know what the Duff is about, it's about this girl called Bianca, or Bianca, however you pronounce it, where you're from. Basically, Wesley, this kind of cool guy, gives her the nickname the Duff. The Duff is the designated ugly fat friend, and basically in all high school groups, the concept is that someone is the Duff, the one that's always approachable, that's the least attractive in the group and all that stuff. This nickname just keeps playing on her mind. She can't get it out of her head that she's the Duff. Her two best friends are like really hot and attractive, and things in her family are not up to scratch. So to distract herself, one day she kisses Wesley even though she freaking hates him. And from then on they start to have this friends with benefits thing going on till Wesley kind of falls for her at the end, but I'm not going to go into detail because I am going to be reviewing this book and that's what I'll talk about more then. The movie, from what I can tell from the trailer, they've changed a lot of what the book's about. Apart from that, I'm going to rewatch the trailer now with you guys and you'll see my reaction. And I've always had the same reaction every single time I've watched the trailer for exactly the same part. Copyright reasons, I will be wearing headphones. Just saying. Play. A basket case. It's such a horrible label though if you really think about it. Oh, it's fun. You know you want it. That teacher, it looks really cool. The concept of that Asian teacher. Yeah, that's definitely not in the book. They didn't even know each other when they were little in the book, but anyway. I wouldn't be able to do that as I walk up to a random dude. They always have to have a queen bee, like a princess or some other person and stuff. Oh. But maybe she's the Duff in her group. I like that bit though. The teacher looks actually really cool. I have to say, for people that have not read the book, the trailer in itself is very appealing. If I hadn't read the book, I would definitely be interested in seeing this movie. It reminds me a bit of Mean Girls in a way. At the beginning of the trailer, you see the groups being labelled, you know, the jocks, the cheerleaders, the populars, the princess. Oh, all high schools have, you know, that loner and this and that. In the book, it kind of gets referenced that there's groups, but everyone kind of bands together and there's not really that division with the groups. Like, so I think the way they've done this is more Mean Girls like, but I don't actually mind that. I think that will work. Actually, they've definitely changed a lot of things. In the movie, it seems to be that there is going to be this character called Madison, and she seems to be the princess, the popular girl. In the book, there was no Madison. Populars got referenced as the cheerleaders. Never really that one popular bitch, if you know what I mean. But this will be interesting, the addition of a character. I think the character of Madison comes from, in the book there's this part where the cheerleaders are treating this freshman girl really badly, pushing her around. That girl was the Duff. So I think the idea of Madison maybe came from that they needed that popular girl. Maybe even to be with Wesley to kind of stimulate that relationship. Probably in the movie they put Madison in to be the bully. You kind of need that in the movie, not necessarily in the book. Because there's no real bullying going on in the book, apart from, you know, the remarks that Wesley would make. There wasn't really a lot of bullying. Possibly they also added Madison in to highlight the groups. The Nest is the kind of hangout in this book where, you know, everyone tends to go. At the beginning of the trailer, it looks more like a house party. I do like how they kept how Wesley told her that she was the Duff, because that looked like the book. And I do like how, you know, she sprayed her cherry coke all over him. That is like the book as well. So they kept that in. So at least they kept something in. In the trailer, Wesley and Bianca look like they've known each other for quite a while. Wesley doesn't look like the guy who sleeps around. You see, in the book, Bianca has family, she's at home, uses kind of Wesley as an escape. They have a friends with benefits thing going on. In this movie, it looks like they're more, I've known you forever, you're kind of labelled as the popular guy, now you're going to teach me not to be Duff. Yeah, in the book, that did not happen. Kind of like learned herself how to see herself as the Duff. They had a whole different thing going on, you know. She really hated his guts in the book. Kind of, they grew out of that. The trailer, it looks like it's more kind of, oh yeah, old friends coming together, not so much I hate you. Really interesting. I'm gonna be really interested to see how this whole Wesley and Bianca thing is gonna be. Bianca's mum, she's not really in the book till about halfway through when she comes back, and her parents getting a divorce. So there's a lot of family issues going on. Maybe it looks like she's just living with her mum. Like she says, oh, I don't want to end up being like my mum. I think they've swapped that around and changed that. Probably the mum's going to be a single mum. I'm not 100% sure. Also the teacher being the Duff. I actually like how they added that in. I don't know too much, but at the end you see the teacher going, oh, you know, I was Duff when I was in high school. I was labelled as this, that, the other. There was no teachers like that in the book. I think I'm going to enjoy that. That's definitely a comedy thing going on. In terms of who's playing who, I was really happy to find out that from Parenthood, that's where I most know it, as Amber in Parenthood is playing, you know, Bianca. I really like her in Parenthood. Suits, in a way, that whole Duff look, because maybe she's a bit shorter than the others, and she's not fat by any chance. I don't think she's fat, but she's a bit more pudgy. Like, the Duff is supposed to be kind of a bit unattractive. I still find her very attractive. Wesley is played by Robbie Amell. Wesley, yeah, he's said to be the good-looking hot guy. I don't mind Robbie playing Wesley. I think he's not that bad as Wesley. I think he matches up to what's going on in here. There was no Madison in the book, so there's not really anyone to compare with. I don't know, maybe if Madison, they were thinking of like a Vicky along the lines of the Vicky character in the book. I don't think there's gonna be a Vicky in the movie. Maybe they based Madison on Vicky. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but Balathon, seen her around Disney Channel, and yeah, I reckon she'd suit. They kept, you know, her two best friends in, so that's good. They kept the Toby in. I'm really interested to see this movie now. It's got me, I really want to see it badly now, and it's coming out in February. I don't know if that's just for America, and here it's going to be released later. I am definitely going into this movie with an open mind. I'm not gonna try and think about the book. I'm gonna think about the movie as its own type of thing. I can maybe see why they changed a lot, because it is a very short, like, contemporary read. I guess that they wanted to make it a bit more entertaining, because otherwise it'd be maybe too straightforward and boring if it was exactly like the book. Like, obviously they wanted to add that conflict in. Things to kind of juggle the plot up a bit. I really hope I enjoy this movie. There will be a movie review on it once I finish watching it. I'm Miranda. Tell me your thoughts about this trailer down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What bits did you wish they would have kept from the book maybe? Or do you like the change that you see? Thank you so much for watching. See ya.